Hello again, my Taurus placements. I am probably going to do more Taurus. I think I've said that quite a few times. If you guys were to leave your email down below, you get 12% off for the next 2 months from my site, Any Service. Moving along. There is an emotional conflict, and that emotional conflict is coming with, of course, yourself. That inner emotional compassion for something going on that is conflicting against your drive, your ambition, the things that you want to get done. I do apologize, I do have my air on, it's hot. Could be people demanding too much of your time, and maybe you're like me with ADHD and you get thrown off real quick, and then you end up disappointed and trying to rush, and then things go south. So in order, I think, for you to kind of manage your emotions that you're struggling with because of these distractions, you're going to have to be compassionate with yourself. You have to stop overthinking those things. You have to be more tuned into your emotions, because if you're like me as well, you're going to take in other people's problems and other people's emotions. So you got to learn how to overcome that and ground yourself. But there is definitely a disappointment. Someone may actually need a defender, like a public defender. You could be having to go over something in your home that will come out in your favor, but maybe that's where you're actually having to manage your emotions as well. Okay? There is a conflict. I'm going to call it that. And you have to overlook certain things and connect to the bigger picture. Okay? Now, this is going to lead to, I think, you getting recognized for everything that you've done. Okay? Could be in a form of a promotion, a project, public recognition. It's just leading to self-control. Really, it's all about the self-control gets you put in front of the success that you were after. Now, I think that could come with a lot of loss, but a lot of failure does lead to success. It's a lot of dedication. Someone has poured their heart and their soul into something, and they have not rested at all. They've not given it a break. And that is you trying to get a group or something to put a lot of effort into it, where everyone can reap the benefits of what you're trying to accomplish. Or maybe you don't know that yet. I mean, that's a possibility that you don't know that. But that success does come at a price. And just make sure you don't neglect other areas of your life or your relationship because you want to be recognized. That's not really what we're after, okay? It's more about staying focused on the long term, not external recognition. I don't really think this is the case, but I did get a tug just now, so I thought I would go ahead and put that out there. It's about teamwork. It's about... Sorry, anyone new to me, I'm a shadow worker, but animals are also always coming to me. And right now, I've got 2 mother dogs who are pretty much turning feral because no one's fed them. If you are needing spiritual advice, you're needing to seek deeper meaning of what you're trying to attain. Okay? Like, what do I want that's going to be more fulfilling? Maybe you've had some issues, come out lately. You want more growth. You want more time, you know. You are busting your ass, maybe even trying to improve your spiritual business. Most of you out here want something spiritually fulfilling that are listening. So I know there is a path that's not really aligned with your purpose or your happiness. And it's like you got to do something that resonates with your growth, your fulfillment. And you don't need to feel bad about that. I tell people all the time, I got several degrees and I'm constantly just seeking knowledge. You know, whether that's just me or to add to things. It is about, you know, exploring unknown aspects of your spiritual self that can lead to significant development. Especially if you need more abundance. And abundance comes in many forms, you know. Where you would let go of situations. Discarded things you don't use. You know, getting rid of things that do not enrich your life. So you can make room for better situations that do not drain your energy. Who or what does not contribute positively to your life. And that is hard to do sometimes. You know? But Spirit whispered in my ear the other day that I'm so busy trying to put out all these small fires, I've not noticed the big one. And that is, hand to God, honest truth. When I was like, damn, I got some news, you know? So there is a time of soul searching and trying to find something more profound. You know, kind of digging. Needing to understand something, needing to research something, you know. It will lead to a significant business, personal, or spiritual connection that's better for you. I think this is about the foresight. Like, what are the tasks, the rituals, whatever that's going to benefit and support you right now, Taurus? How can you connect more with your intuition? Because that's kind of valuable right now. Using everything that's going to be available to you to make those decisions. And it's like that answer's just not clear currently. I do keep picking up the number 13. That could be 13 days from when you hear this. That could be on the 13th, right? So give it time. Give it time. There's going to be an uncovering of a truth. There's going to be a lot of clarity coming out. Okay? Oh, goodness. Something about shaman style journey. The psychological preparation, I think, that links to the spiritual. It's a mental state. So it's like you can receive the words directly. I think there's been too many distractions, or maybe you've been out of touch with your creative side or nature. I think if you were to just take 3 minutes, you'd probably get some messages based off what I am gathering. I do want to, even men, okay, just so you know, don't be angry. I know I got a lot of men that watch. I'm going to pull one of the Wild Women decks. It's more about the message, okay? I just felt drawn to it. I'm probably going to butcher the hell out of this. She looks like Pocahontas. Madaoaka Truth. Huh, the truth. And what's on top? There's a sunflower, a raccoon, and a weeping willow. I do love all 3 of those things. And then rewilding with the grandmother moon. So that's 1 and that's 25. I'm going to read both of them. What are the ideas, values, and beliefs that are most innate and authentic to me? Spirit really doesn't shock me anymore. You're being called to reconnect with the wild woman or man within and examine which opinions, values, and beliefs you have unintentionally and unconsciously adopted from others via domestication and socialization throughout your life. Rewild yourself by discovering what is truly important to you, what you want in this life, and what authentically lights up your soul. There's something about being after 30. How you've strayed from your instinctual self. Something about the family too. Okay. So intuition, instinct, and creativity have been suppressed for years, both literally and metaphorically. Did I not just get that? During the night to find the full moon soft glow through the window, vowing to herself to never doubt, trivialize, or subdue her wild woman nature for anyone or anything ever again. She is left out of bed and run towards the dark, wild woods where a wolf howls at the moon. Symbolic of leaving behind the overly domesticated old self and running towards the wild unknown in order to reconnect with the instinctual, authentic, soulful self. 25. What uncomfortable truth have I been unwilling to face, even though facing it may lead to a genuine reconciliation between myself and another? To achieve true reconciliation, we must be willing to honestly and vulnerably look at the often ugly truth in the face. If ego has been getting in the way of reconciliation between you and another, time is now for honest communication led by a heart that is genuinely seeking to understand and set things right. While the story of Pocahontas, her birth name was what I could not pronounce and butchered. The opposite is true. The daughter of Chief was kidnapped, abused, and raped. John Wolfe gave birth to a son. She represents the millions of indigenous people across America and the world who continue to suffer the effects of centuries of colonialism. In the 19th and 20th century, indigenous children across the U.S. and Canada were removed from their families and forced to attend church-run, government-sponsored boarding schools that aimed to kill the Indian and the child. You guys see a theme here, right? While virtually all sectors of indigenous communities are reaping the damaging consequences of these schools today, violence against indigenous women is at an epidemic level. Like the descendants of Pocahontas who are still fighting to bring her remains home and find truth in a sea of lies, across the world, many indigenous people are seeking justice and reconciliation for the wrongs that they and their ancestors have endured. Someone is trying to suppress the wild, which makes you beautiful, which has kept you from your intuition, which has kept you from healing, has kept you from a lot of things. Someone's tried to keep you from being your empathetic, true nature. Okay? It's like I own something. And I think that's more of a reconciliation with yourself, friends. Okay? I'm going to catch you later. Let me know if this resonated.